House family, today I want to talk about what it is like now that we're all looking at each other on screen and we're just trying to put our best face forward at this time. Just really see who I am and love it, you know. It's not always the picture I have in my mind. One of my favorite ways of doing makeup is to do your makeup so you look on screen, on camera, in a photo the way that you do in real life. So that's how I do a lot of my brides makeup, the movies and videos I've gotten to do. It's been because I can make people look like themselves on camera. It's important to me to feel like myself, and when I want to wear a makeup as an accessory, I want to do it really intentionally. And so there's certain things I do. What I'm seeing right here, this is me. I'm adorable, we all know it, but it's not exactly how I see myself in my mind's eye, and it can kind of undermine my confidence. And then also I think that it can be distracting for the people I'm talking to. I think of it as noise. Like, I see this red spot right here, and I think that to me the visual representation of myself is kind of, this is a more interesting thing than what I'm saying here. So I'm gonna do a few things with you that I do for myself to do that no makeup look. This is my real product. I just grabbed it the way it is. Again, definitely clean hands, definitely clean product. This is my Glow Tinted Moisturizer. I love it. There's two different tinted products. I should pull the other one, but it's not the one I use. This one has a lot of dimethicone in it, has a lot of slip. It's got a little bit more of an orangey color to it, which sounds bad, but for me that's great. The other one in the white that has the SPF to it is a little cooler, and that's good for people who tend to be a little more yellow. What I'm seeing here, when I look on the color wheel, I see red violet. I'm pink, I'm fuchsia, that's me. If you look at my undertones here, I'm hot pink. So when I sit in front of this yellow orange wall, which I love, but it makes my skin look more pink. And that's why I split the screen through the wonders of technology. So now I'm gonna move over here just a little bit, and look how much less red I look. So I'm picking this beige background. I don't look as pink, it's not as compelling of an image though, you know, and so I want people to see some color and be able to see me. It shows off the outline of my hair better. Over here, all you can see is this, but here you can see this, and you can catch some of this, whereas here, I'm not getting as much of that pop. The other thing I'm gonna do, so I told you I'm sitting on this piano bench, is I'm gonna actually turn all the way this way. So I'm facing this way, where the light is, and go like this. And I've got the light to my side. My window is right here. So I like the light to come from this way. So my knees are pointing this way, and then my body's twisted this way. And it just breaks everything up a little bit better. It works really great for me with my asymmetrical hair. If you're someone whose look is really dependent on symmetry, you may find that straight on the camera is better. The other thing that twisting like this does is it elongates the neck, shows off the jawline, and we actually naturally lift our brows a little bit when we do this. So this is how we do a lot of you that have been in my chair, I'm like, keep your body straight, then look over your shoulder like a supermodel. And I just know that that's gonna help you just keep all those muscles and get your brows looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the steps, and then I'll drop the names of what I'm using in the comments. So first off, I'm going to squirt a little of this out onto here. Okay, I've never done this on camera before. And I'm going to use my little foundation brush. So I love this one because it's got the little side, and then it's got the top side. So it's a dual foundation concealer brush. We've got these in stock if you want one. I'm gonna just kind of get in here. I'm gonna add more yellow to the places that I'm pink. I can do this with my fingertips. And so it's almost like a paint by number. This is why I love this brush. So look at the shape of that, it goes right in here. And then I can take my little part and just really pick what I want to do here. So I count this as a moisturizer. So I can still call it a no makeup. Although I am going to get some powder because I find that the coverage is not what I'm looking for to makeup. And I always try to get in here too. There's always some left on the brush. What I do, this is my little favorite, my pressed base in Honey Fair. Honey meaning it's got a little bit of that gold color in it because I need more gold in my skin. If I was covering my whole face, I probably wouldn't like too much yellow because then I would just look really pale, which those of you who knew me in my goth club days, that's all I did. Use all yellow and white, and then I just pretended like I looked like a little doll. And we were young and beautiful and pale. And but now I don't want to look so pale, so I'm just putting it in the places. So you can see now I got a little more coverage. Now my eyes are starting to show up better. Okay, now look, it's my forehead that's the problem now. And that's the important thing, especially now that we can just look on camera as we go. I can be watching, it's like I'm watching the monitor on set for a movie. What I was able to do is just stand behind the director, the DP, and I could see where the hot spots were. Like, oh my gosh, it looks like an oil slick on there. Sit there all quiet. Don't say anything. Do not bother anybody else on set. As soon as they say that there's a break, I ask, can I touch up? Go in there with this powder, hit that hot spot where that light over there is hitting and making it shiny. And then I can just be really, instead of being like, I need to cover everything from top to bottom and make a complete seamless mask of foundation, I'm just being really responsive to the exact conditions of the actor or me and the light that's in the room at that time. So let's get back in here. I do like my sponge for this too, and I just press, press, press. So press is to build product. Press, 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 and I'm like getting a bunch of product. And because this is round, I can just do that. I'm pressing, 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 and then when it looks like too much, I'm brushing, and that dissipates and diffuses. So if you look powdery, fluff it off. If you are still seeing redness or whatever we're trying to calm down. Now, disclaimer, I know a lot of you don't feel like this is a finished enough look, but this is just for people like me who want to feel like we don't have makeup on, but we have to do a little something. And we'll get some of our other staff on that have more experience with contouring and how to build a more statement look that matches your personality. Because my brows are hiding behind my glasses, and I don't want to have a really sculpted contoured brow look, but I do want you to see them. So I'm going to use my brow gel to get those tails going up. That massage that I did yesterday or the day before will also help make me remember to keep these eyebrows up and get those muscles, because it's this muscle right here, boom, 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 that's holding them up or not holding them up. So everything up and out. And all my brows I want to go up to, there's this corner on your hair. I'm just brushing every hair towards this corner because that's what pops and shows off my cheekbone. Boop, boop. And by the way, if anybody wants to take a good selfie and send it to me, I can give you a consultation or draw on your picture, show you where the best place to put brow stuff is. We'll do more of that later. Okay, so now I don't think my teeth look as white as I want them to, and they kind of match the color behind me. Coffee. This is my color Bombshell. If you sat in my chair, I've put Bombshell on you probably. I put it on my pinky. I am not going to do a statement lip. We can do that later too, especially for those Zoom happy hours and we want to do something cute. But today I want to just kind of make my teeth look whiter. So I am barely patting on this red where my lips come together. Got some circulation going and I'm feeling healthy. So I feel a little powdery right now, like I look like I have makeup on. So I'm going to take my rosehip oil, and then can you see that it's red? So there's nothing in here but rosehip oil. There's actually, they took the rose hips and this is the red. This is the red of baby roses, and I'm gonna put it on the areas that look a little powdery to me, and it gives that glow. Kate was talking about that cloud skin, Kate from Katari, and so I feel like this is something we can do. If you don't like the redness of that, you can use the jojoba oil.